started. So let me. Oh, God dang it! Why did it go away? That should be the link. All right, pin that up. And then let's go get started. Internet's running a little wonky today, so hopefully that doesn't affect the stream at all, guys. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. So, all right, let's jump in it. Let's jump in it. Grab our milk. I've got a little extra pre-workout here tonight. So we're gonna go jump on the bench. We're technically under like a winter storm advisory here, but it's not so bad. So I'm here at the gym. But it took me a little while. We are lifting today. I got here later than normal, and then we had a lot of people in here tonight. We are under a winter storm advisory here in South Carolina, but it's not too bad, so I came out to the gym anyways. Had to get it in, right? So, and I'll survive. It's not that bad. Just a little ice coming down from the sky. We had some hail earlier, like small hail, like sleet almost, but we didn't get any snow, mostly ice. Like my windows were all frozen, my door handles were all frozen coming out here. So a lot of ice. I think we'll get some snow tomorrow, but I managed to make it out here just a little later than normal, so I'm sorry for starting the stream so late. I hate to do that. I feel like my bench has moved. It's in a different position than it normally is. I don't know who did that, but it's vaguely upsetting. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're in the 30s right now, but we'll get down to the 20s tonight. But it's more about we've been in the 30s all week, so when the rain started coming down, it started freezing on its way down, so we had like small hail and a little bit of sleet. And then the roads are going to be frozen up in the morning. So most of the stuff out here in the south, it closes once rain starts freezing. So, or there's any risk of snow at all. So that's how it usually goes down. Let me grab a couple sips off my pre-workout and we're going to start warming up. How's it going? Thank you, Cody. And how's it going, Annie? All right, let's lay down on this bench and get started. First set in, get the blood flowing. It is frosty out. I'll probably put that jacket back on at some point because it's even a little frosty in here. I think once we get the blood flowing, we start. Yeah, 100%, Cody. I appreciate it. Once I get the blood flowing, we warm up a little bit. I'll feel better. Because right now, it is frosty. But we don't get a ton of weather like this every year, so it's not so bad. I enjoy the little bit of cold we get. I like cold weather, so. I like cold weather. What's happening there? We're warming up right now. Whew. All right, let's get this in. A set of 3 real quick. Felt good. Whew. Canceling Eminem. What's going on? All right, let's add some more weight. Keep getting warmed up. We got some warm up. We got some singles coming up to finish warming up. And then we'll jump up. We'll start doing some heavier weight. Whew. How's everybody doing tonight? Someone moved my bench. It's not usually this far on this wall, and it's throwing me off. At least I don't feel like it usually is. It's like a couple inches that way. It throws my whole vibe off. How's it going, Justin? Welcome back. Welcome back. What's up, Tio? I'm doing good, Cody. I've got a bad feeling about that next one. That next comment. All right, let's go. Nice and light. Let's add some more weight. I plan on deadlifting tonight. Maybe some sled work. We'll see how it goes. Why are these? All right. Yeah, it's the best thing, isn't it? It's the best thing. It's like gym ASMR, isn't it? Someone needs to kick off a gym ASMR channel. Whew. Not quite my gig. Maybe I'll just cut the audios and people can put it on while they sleep. I'll tell you what, I definitely have fallen asleep to some videos before that you normally wouldn't expect, but just like certain things that you're accustomed to, like clinking weights, could be, therapeutic in a way. So, whew. Yeah, we're gonna grab this. We're still warming up, so we're gonna grab this. This is 265, and then we're gonna increase it again, guys. We're gonna increase it again. All right, have a good one, Justin. Monohydrate creatine's great. This is 265 right now. It's kind of hard to see the 2 extra plates on the side, but they're definitely there. And this is just a single warm up. Just 1 rep, and then we're gonna increase it. Let's add a little bit more weight. Let's add a little bit more weight. Let's add a little bit more weight. Boom. All right, 315 next. Then we went to 330 the other night, or 325. I can't remember. It was yesterday. Can't remember if it was 330 or 325. Might have been the day before. Well, this is a good channel for it. I stream every day. So subscribe. You'll get my notifications every day if you want to watch people lift weights. I usually lift around 10:30, but we've got a lot going on here today, so. We started a little later than normal. So we're gonna grab this 315 here for a single, and then we'll adjust based on how it feels. 315 is usually my indicator for how the rest of the night's gonna go. If it moves slow, I know kind of what it's gonna feel like tonight. If it moves pretty quick, then I'll know. So. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Thomas, we gotta have rest time. We gotta have rest time. I've been on stream for 9 minutes. We're not doing that, Chef. Hold on, I'm gonna moderate our chat a little bit. Boom, that easy, gone, Chef. All right, so 225 for 10 is pretty lax. I think my best 225 ever was 21 reps. I've got a video on my channel, so. All right, 315. Yeah, I've done a couple 225 like challenges. So I think the most I ever got was 21. I can't remember if it was exactly 21. I'm not an electrician. All right, let's grab a hold of this real quick. That's just the gym poster. It's a pretty cool poster. There's some heavy female lifters in around here, so you gotta motivate everybody, you know? Felt good. Felt good. Yeah, that's 315. I actually felt really light tonight. Might do a drop to 225. I don't think we're gonna do 21 reps tonight, but we'll drop 225, maybe a set of 7. Maybe a set of 7. Whew. But yeah, it's a pretty cool poster. She got good back development there. I don't know if you guys can see it in there. So, and it's a good message. Muscle ups, we don't have space in this gym. The roof is too low on the pull-up bar. So, no muscle ups in here. How's my overhead mobility? Pretty good. Pretty good. 120 kilos. Yeah, definitely. Definitely can. That was definitely full lockout. 100%. That would have, other than the pause time, I would have counted in competition 100% of the time. So the most 315 I've ever done, I think, is for 3. I don't usually go over 3 for 315. It took me 4 years to go from 75-pound bench to a 350-pound bench. And around the time I hit 330 was the first time I ever doubled 315. So yeah. It's time for a haircut. It's time for a haircut. I weigh 172 right now. We're gonna add another 5 pounds, do one more heavy rep, and then go to 320. Get a nice easy 320 in, and then we'll drop 225 for some reps. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of you, Joseph. Hold on, guys. That's the second person coming in here being, what is going on? Whew. I eat 5,000 calories a day. 5,000 calories a day typically. So 5,000 calories a day. And about, with that 5,000, 300 grams of protein. Yep. All right, I'm gonna grab a hold of this real quick. All right, 320, there's an extra little bit of weight on the ends here. You can hear it. You got 320 on the rack. I'm gonna grab a hold of this, and then I've got visible abs. Visible abs even through my outfit here. All right, I'm gonna grab a hold of this weight. All right, 320 is moving pretty good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Whew. Hey, Tony 2 times. What's up? Yeah, 320 moved pretty good. Whew. If I had a spotter, we would 100% go for 350 tonight. It feels amazing. But I streamed. I did plan. So one of our actual members of the stream here, but also one of my clients, is going to work out with me on stream next week, so we can do some PRs. And I might do an SBD day, so I do squat, bench, deadlift PR work, because we'll have a spotter. and we'll do all 3 on stream. Hopefully, he'll be on stream too, doing some work. So, I'm probably gonna do 7 reps of 225, but right now my max 225 rep range, or my PR rep range, is around 21 reps. That's one set. I did the other day. I did a 170, I think it was, or it might have been 165. So I did like a birthday thing where I did my body weight, because at the time I was 165. I did my body weight times age. I turned 30 in December, so I did 165 for 30. I've done 225 for 21, I believe it is. Don't quote me on that until I watch the video back. So let's drop this down to 225. I had surgery. That's what got me into working out. I had my thyroid removed. So, yeah, December's the best month, right? Whew. Good old Sagittarius. Good old Sagittarius. I had a mass the size of an egg appear on my thyroid. Overnight. So one morning I woke up, nothing was there. I shaved, was fine. And then I went to lunch and I went to wash my hands in the bathroom at my work. And I just saw this mass appear from the morning to the lunchtime, essentially, right? It was just like my neck looked swollen, but it was a solid mass on my thyroid, about the size of an egg. So, I take pre-workout and I take creatine. That's it. But it was benign. The mass was benign. They still don't know exactly what caused it. So there was some speculation on what could cause it, but it was fast enough that it appeared that they kind of like, hey, we got to pop it out. Like, it's got to come out. And like a month after it happening, they took it. So no, he'll be all right. That is an extraordinarily rare case. They couldn't even tell me how it happened, and they didn't believe me when I told them that it wasn't there for the last few years. They're like, it must have been there for years. And I was like, no, it just was here today. Like, I just looked in the mirror and it appeared since this morning, because I shaved for work, or at least trimmed everything for work. And I was like, it was not there this morning. So they didn't even believe me. So it's extremely rare. No, I do. My bench is 350. That's tough. I believe you've been here before, though. Welcome back, Animation. And no wrestling experience. Powerlifting is why I've got the shoes on, if that's what you're interested in. They're really good for powerlifting. All right, let's get 7 of these. We'll do 7 pauses, or we'll do 7 pauses, Larson style press. I see what you did there. All right, that's pretty good. All right, Larson press, 225 for 7. With a pause. We'll pause them. Fuck it. Oh, forgot to pause. My bad. Good. Yeah, I benched 350. Yeah, nice little drop set. Get the blood flowing. It's called a Larson press. So when you take your feet off the floor, it removes leg drive. So it makes it all upper body. You don't have any leg drive that way. That was 225, but 350 is my PR. I've never been a boxer, no. I've taken some boxing classes, but never been like a professional boxer or anything. Whew. Welcome from Brazil. I wish I could. I was bilingual, but I'm not really. I know a very small amount of German, a little small amount of Spanish, enough to understand a couple things here and there, but not enough to speak it. So, How long I've been training? 4.5 years. 4.5 years. I went from a 75-pound bench to a 225-pound bench in 4.5 years. Or, sorry, a 350-pound bench in 4.5 years. 350 is my PR at the moment. I set that PR when I was 164.5 pounds. So, yeah, 75 to 350 in 4.5 years. That was my progression. I was 117 pounds when I started working out. 117 pounds when I started working out. I'm 172 now. So, all right, we're gonna get some curls in next, guys, and then we're do some shoulders. Usual progression for the stream. You know how that goes. Some shoulders, and then we got deadlifts tonight, and we've got some calisthenics, of course, but we'll do that by request at the end like we normally do. So let's head that direction. I didn't bench at all at 17 years old. I've only been benching for 4.5 years. I've been working out for 4.5 years. I didn't even bench for the first year of that traditional bench, at least. So we'll be PRing that stuff. We'll be PRing this week, most likely, as long as everything that I've already planned out works out. I've got a client that's gonna spot me. He's gonna become part of the stream. He's got his own channel. He does lifting as well, but he's one of my strength training clients. Super strong guy, and only getting stronger. So he'll be spotting me for some lifts, beginning of next week or the end of this week. We'll find out what's most of it, or beginning of next week. Whew. I don't get very sore anymore. Hold on one second. I'm putting someone on a quick mute. All right, there we go. Nice, solid work. 300 solid, especially at 168. Yeah, so I don't speak any Portuguese. I don't speak any Portuguese at all. I have a lot of Brazilian viewers. I have a lot of viewers from, where else am I getting a lot of viewers out of? I had a few French viewers the other night. Where else? I had one from Scotland the other night. It's been really cool seeing people from all over the world come in to view my streams. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. So, I powerlift. That's the only sport I've ever really played outside of with friends, when I was a kid. But I powerlift professionally now. So, oh, we got curls. I'm doing the wrong exercise. No one's stopping me? No one's stopping me? We got curls. I told y'all curls. No, I'm in America. I'm in South Carolina. I can't believe I was about to jump straight into triceps. I'm supposed to do curls next. Triceps are way later. We're gonna do cables. We'll do cables tonight. Whew. We'll do cables tonight. All right. Let me grab a hold of our equipment here. Awesome, awesome. That's cool. These are Nautilus machines. Very nice machines. You don't see them anymore. These are some of the older Nautilus machines. The Nautilus, I believe, is still around there's a lot of Nautilus equipment still around, but these are the older Nautilus pieces, and they're awesome. I really like them. So, all right, we'll leave the weight right where it's at. We'll go 230 for the first set. Set of 7. Oh, good. Let's add some weight. We'll go 275 on the next set, guys. What we got going on in the chat here? Not doing triceps yet. Not doing triceps yet, Thunderlord. Freddie's doing his best to troll, but he's not doing a very good job. Dude, we get trolls in here every night, Freddie. You're going to have to do better than that. Whew. We've had some very experienced trolls in the chat. You're going to have to do better than that, Freddie. No arm wrestling experience. I've had people tell me in the past I need to start arm wrestling. See, E. Madsen understands how to troll, right? He's being creative with it. He's not very good, but at least he's being creative. All right, I'm going to grab a hold of this. 275 for 7. Feel good? Let's grab a hold of 305. We'll do a full brick on this next one. So when you're in your first year of powerlifting, a lot of the mistakes people have when going on the platform are almost always going to be like technical mistakes, right? So work on learning how to keep like mind and feet connection, and make sure you work on that depth. You want to always be a little bit better than you expect to have to be on the platform. So if you miss by a little bit, then you're usually still within range, right? So, but one of the biggest things I see for first-time powerlifters or first-year powerlifters is feet movement. Feet movement causes a lot of red lights, right? Your feet move the wrong way, you step incorrectly, and practice your calls. Have someone make calls to you because those are your biggest misses first year. You can always adjust the weight to what's comfortable, but those calls are what get people. So, whew. I love deadlifts. I love deadlifts. Whew. How's it going, French toast? All right. It depends on you. There's no real like number to call out for like a starting deadlifting weight. It really depends on how strong you are naturally, if you've done any other kind of lifting in the past, prior injuries. There's a lot of things that get involved. For those of you that are legitimately interested in powerlifting and want like full programming for that, that's what I do for a living. You'd have to go to my website though. You'd have to go to the getcoachchris.com. I offer an SBD powerlifting program there. So, all right. I don't mind answering questions though. Continue to ask questions, but if you're interested in like full-on coaching for that, I can definitely help you out. All right. Yep. It's all good. It's all good. Full brick. Full brick. 360 is never going to be a bad deadlift. Never going to be a bad deadlift. Hypertrophy is good for gaining strength, so they kind of work together. And 360 is never going to be a bad lift. Whatever your PR is always going to be your good lift. I always look at it this way. Look, even with powerlifting, until you get into like the state level and until you get to like the national or international level meets, you're competing against yourself 99% of the time, right? So it's all about setting a better number for yourself. As long as you're slightly better than you were the last time, or you know, as long as today was slightly better than yesterday, you're always progressing. We're gonna have moments where we don't, but generally seeing that trend, that means you're doing well. Lifting isn't one of those things. It's not the same for everybody. What's great deadlift weight for one person isn't going to be great for another person. And it just depends on how long you've been training, the mechanics of your body. Are your arms longer? Are they shorter? Are you taller? Things along those lines. Your age, a lot of that stuff adds into what's a good lift, right? So it's hard to tell. Yeah, they work together. They're intertwined for sure. All right, we're gonna grab, that didn't feel too bad, so we're gonna grab one more set of these because I want to, and I'm allowed to. So, like I said, full brick, another set. Hold on. Whey protein's good. I recommend an isolate if you're gonna start taking whey protein and wanna lose weight. It's gonna be lower calorie. Boom. Jay was very upset at me for some reason. But so you have different types of whey protein. Isolate is what I normally go with. So if I was trying to cut, I would be on a whey isolate. And the reason for that is it's a lot less calories for your protein. It's a purer whey protein. Less carbohydrates in it and things along those lines. So maybe try some rack pulls. That'll help bring your deadlift up. It just depends on where you're stuck. If you're finding it's a grip issue, some rack pulls could help a lot. So let me grab a hold of this real quick. We're gonna do another full brick set of 7. We're gonna move through these ones a little bit quicker though. I wanna get some explosive work done. All right, so set of 7, nice explosive curls, full brick. I don't know if you guys can see the brick or not. Feel good. Feel good. Night's been good, Rye. How you doing? All right. Shoulders are next. We did dumbbell yesterday. Jay was angry at me for some reason. I'm not sure why he was angry at me. He kept saying F you in chat. Honestly, if you only said it once or twice, I probably would have left you alone. It's just spamming the chat's kind of annoying. I mean, I will probably at some point again, Jay, but I'm going to start getting this set up. We got more important stuff to do. 1, 2, 3. I think this is the height I've been telling myself every time. What's today, guys? Is today Saturday? Today's Friday, right? Yeah, today's Friday. Means we got standing press tomorrow. We got standing press tomorrow. Man, McCluskey is an angry, angry person. I'll get him. Hold on, guys. There you go, McCluskey. There's a 30-minute for you. That was easy. All right. McCluskey is now on a long timeout, 30 minutes, to think about what he's done. I appreciate you stopping in, Ryan. I appreciate you stopping in as always. It's good to see you, man. All right. We're going to rack up this bench right underneath here. Hey, by the way, guys, we are like danger close to breaking 1,000 subs. Like, we're right there. I think we'll break it tonight. Super cool to see that. I'm going to check periodically on it, and when we break it, we'll do like a little celebration or something. I don't know. I'm going to do a video once I hit 1,000. I don't know what kind of video yet. I might do like a challenge stream. I'm not sure. But I want to do something to celebrate it because you guys have been awesome. All right. This should be sufficient. I might have to move up a little bit further. Hold on. There we go. All right. Let's grab some weight. First one's on. (1,000 reps for 135 on the bench. I don't know. We'll talk about it. That's intense. Maybe I'll do maybe for 1,000, I'll do a Sunday stream where I do 1,000 push-ups. Maybe I'll do 1,000 push-ups. Not in one set, mind you. It'll be broken up over the course of like an hour, probably. Maybe 2 hours. I don't know how long that's going to take. I think an hour and a half would be doable. We're going to grab a hold of 135, and then we'll move on. We'll move on. All right, enjoy it, Thunder. Whew. I think it's just by comparison to my forearms with the wrist. I'm gonna be honest. My forearms and my biceps, triceps, arms are just, you know, large. So by comparison, the wrist might look a little smaller than normal. Who knows? One punch man, but for 1,000. You know what? I think there's a lot of cardio in his routine. I'm not sure I want to drop that much cardio in. I'm already going to be dropping a ton of cardio on the push-ups. All right, set of 7 overhead press. Get warmed up. Yep. Whew, so good. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Good way to warm up. I saw Andrew's comment. Hopefully he doesn't decide to touch me. That would be unfortunate. That's not what I'm looking for. So a 5x5 can help. It just depends on what you're doing now and where your strengths are at. Are you stuck at a certain weight? Like, is there a certain weight you're stuck at? And if so, where are you stuck? Are you finding more trouble on the bottom of the bench, like at your chest? Are you finding more trouble during your D-rack? Are you finding more trouble during your lockout, the mid portion? That's what really makes a difference. But 5x5s aren't bad, but I don't think they're ideal for building bench, but they're not bad. They'll help. You'll definitely build bench. You're just not going to be quite as fast with it. I have a Road to 315 bench program if you're interested. It's a 90-day bench program to try and add. Depends on where you're at now, but the last time I ran someone on that same program, he did a full 5 months, and we took him from 170 to 320 in like 5 or 6 months for a powerlifting meet, actually. Now, mind you, he had a lot more in the tank than he thought he did. So we were probably a little heavier than 170 to begin with, but that was about where he started to feel the weight. So,
Chris was out.
How's it going, boss?
I'm here.
So it's an efficient program. I'm not saying that's what you're going to have happen, but if you follow it, you will increase your bench. Whew. Yep. Oh, good. Whew. I'll drop the link to my website. I'll drop it in a minute, but it's getcoachchris.com is my website. It has all my program stuff, and you get live coaching. So I program them. I wouldn't say live necessarily. I program everything for you. It's all based on you. So as you progress, we adjust the program. It's not like one size fits all. I'm involved with your program one-on-one. So, and your nutrition as well. Because not everybody's program is going to be the same. Welcome back, Easton. How's it going, Susanna? Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Always cool to have international viewers. I don't do a ton of stuff outside the gym, I'll be honest. I'm here most of the day. So when I'm not at the gym, I'm doing something gym related. I'm eating, I'm prepping for the gym. I spend a lot of time in here because I work here as well. So, but I mean, I play some games here and there, but most of my time is spent gym or gym related. So fitness is what I love doing. I love lifting. It's my favorite thing. That's done. Whew. No, I'll keep that in mind, Ace. I'll keep that in mind. It's probably good advice. It's odd advice to give during a fitness stream, but it's good advice, I'd imagine. I'd imagine not to do that anywhere would be the best advice. All right. Set of seven. I've got a riddle for y'all while we'll do three. I meant three. Oh, we're gonna do some singles after this. I got a riddle for y'all while I do this three though. Why did the bodybuilder, all right, get evicted? All right, I'll give y'all a couple seconds with that one. Don't Google it, don't cheat. Yep. Whew. That's 135, 45, 55, 65, 75, 175. Whew. Answer, because he was squatting. Because he was squatting, that's why he got evicted. Solid. It's metal on metal, it's gonna make some noise, right? You know that. No, he got evicted because he was squatting. I'm telling you, solid riddle, solid joke. We're gonna add some more weight. What am I doing? We're gonna add another 10 pounds. That's my gym riddle for the week, guys. That's my gym riddle for the week. I've got some other good ones, but that's the one I did this week. Ace, it sounds like you've had a lot of bad experiences with that. You probably should just call it quits on that front. There's a lot of them. Not all of them are as good. That one I was happy with when I saw it. I was very happy with that one when I saw it. All right, let's see. Grab this for one. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're closing in. We might already be at it. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers tonight. And watch time is getting awesome. So seeing lots of good watch time. We're going to be monetized here soon, guys. And that means I'll be able to stream more. So, all right. Let's grab this. I have no idea what I put on. Hold on. 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. 195 it should be. Yeah, 195. All right. All right, let's add some more weight. Let's go up. All right, Ace, we're going to calm it down a little bit. I'm not going to mute you. But just hear me out. It was funny a couple times, but let's calm it down. Whew. I enjoy having you here though, Ace. I really do. Whew. We want to keep the chat somewhat clean, you know what I'm saying? In December? You know what? I've never traveled internationally. Put another 10 on there. This one might fight us. Hold on. This one might fight us. I can't say I've ever traveled internationally outside of the Americas at least. I've been to Mexico once or twice, but nothing outside of that. And that, I was younger when I did that, so I don't remember a ton of it. But that's when I lived in Texas, so it was easy to travel there. No, I got to. Unfortunately, it's the name of the game. It has to happen. It has to happen. This is not my gym. It's just late. So it's late, and also we're under a winter storm warning. So, you know, there's not a lot of folks in here. I've not done the Ruby Classic. I do powerlifting. I powerlift with 2 different federations. I haven't powerlifted with one of them over the past year, but that's the AAPF. That was the first one I started powerlifting with. I've moved on to powerlifting with the USAPL now. So, which is a larger federation out here. All right. Gonna grab this one for 1. This is gonna be a tougher one. We're gonna try and power through it. I think this one fought us the other night, but I feel good tonight, so we're gonna go for it. Worst case scenario is we put it back down, right guys? That one didn't move the other night, guys. That's 215, I believe. Whew. Felt good. That one fought us the other night. That was one of the ones I was mad about. That moved. I believe that's PR. Whew. Whew. I knew we'd get it. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, we struggled with that one the other day. That's 215. Ooh. Let's see. What country would I like to travel to? Honestly, if I could pick a country to travel to right now, I'd like to go probably Scotland. I've always wanted to travel to Scotland. It just, I've got some Scottish heritage. It'd just be cool. It'd be cool to see. Or Iceland. Iceland looks really cool. I like cold weather too, so that's gonna be indicative of where I'm gonna go. I like cold weather, so anywhere I go, I'm gonna be looking for a little bit of cold. But I've got some Scottish heritage, so I'd like to do travels. That'd be a cool country to visit. Iceland would also be a cool visit, mostly because I just really like the aesthetic of Iceland. It's got a really cool aesthetic to it. Chicago. I've been through Chicago. I've never stopped in Chicago. Big one, you can curl that. So I've never been to Chicago to like visit. I've been through Chicago, but never stopped. Going other places. All right, we're gonna grab this for a set of 3. We're gonna go for 3, and then we're gonna do some rows. We'll do some barbell rows, I think. All right, let's grab a hold of it. All right. Yep. Yep. Let's grab a couple more. 2 more. Whew. 1 more. Whew. They got a little messy at the end, but we got it. Whew. 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. 175 for 7 overhead. It's a 175 overhead for 7. Felt pretty good. Putting the bar on the hooks is actually a lot better off the safeties, I'm gonna be honest, because I can start from a dead stop rather than using momentum. So, whew. Chris, my name is Chris. That's who I am. We're gonna do some barbell rows next. Welcome from India. Whew. Always cool to see more international viewers in here. All right, I'm gonna move this bench out of our way, and then we're gonna do some rows. So. That's very, very likely that you don't know me. It's just I have a lot of heritage. I actually have some distant family there still. So 2 generations back, we can see heritage there. So it'd just be cool to visit. Honestly, I wouldn't even know exactly what I'm going there for, but just be cool to visit. All right. Barbell rows are next, guys. Barbell rows are next. I'd have to know a lot more, Andres. There's not really a way I can just hand off a tip to increase your total to 125. You're usually going to find your best gains that quickly from your deadlift and your squat, though. Seeing that kind of bench number increase is a little tougher, especially if you're on a pinch. I'm not sure what that is, Eric. I'm not sure what that is. I would say no. All right. Quick set of 7. Add some more weight. I don't know what we're trying to talk about, Eric, there. Whew. I've played with a couple different names. I've kind of fallen into Powerlifter Chris over the last year or so. That and then Coach Chris at one point. So I might switch to Coach Chris, but it's a lot of rebranding. So my YouTube channel isn't the only thing attached to my brand. I've got my website and I've got my Instagram, my Facebook, and they're all branded that way. So it's a lot of changing. I have a pretty sizable footprint that I'd have to adjust. So also you usually want your name to be kind of easy to pronounce. You don't want a lot of numbers in there. Coach Chris, yeah, that's another branding that I've used. That's my website branding. It's Coach Chris, my coaching website. So it's getcoachchris.com is my coaching website. So I alternate between Powerlifter Chris, Coach Chris, and Real Fitness. But it would take a lot of rebranding to get from where I'm at now to being Coach Chris or Powerlifter Chris, so I kind of left it alone. A lot of advertisements I've run and everything else attached to that branding. Whew. Yep. Yep. Oh, good. Oh, good. So that was 135. This is 225 now. 225 is what I just did for 7. Shoulders, we went up to 215. How's it going, Ahmed? We might train some abs tonight. We did a little bit of abs last night with some powerlifter sit-ups. But this isn't abdominal training as well, so I mean, you can get a good abdominal work with these compound lifts. Your core supporting everything. So, as long as you're engaging it appropriately. It's 1:08 a.m. It's 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning. So, all right, we're gonna grab a hold of this. We're gonna go for a set of, go for 3 and then maybe increase. We'll see how it feels. Go for 3. And then I'm gonna grab some milk here in a second too. But let me grab this for 3 real quick. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Felt good. Good engagement there. Did I use my own? You know what? Some of those movements have been used. Those movements get involved in a lot of my lower body workouts when I'm doing those. So, but believe it or not, I'm actually glute certified. I took a full class on just glutes to get glute specialist as a certification. Whew. So it's better than buying your butt for sure, I'll tell you that much. My glute program is actually pretty intricate. I put a lot of effort into that glute program. It's had very good success. Many successful clients on the glute program. It'll help increase your deadlift too, your lockout. I'm 30 years old, right? 30 years old. Whew, 30 years old. All right. I didn't even start working out at all until I was 26-ish, 25 and a half-ish. So that's when I started working out. I'm 30 now. We'll work on that here in a second. Jesus, this is a public gym. I manage this gym. It's just late, so there's not a lot of people in here. All right, let's grab this. Just a single. If it feels really good, we'll grab a double, but I have a feeling it's gonna feel a little rough. 225, 275, 285, 295. Might have to give it a little pop, but we'll find out. Oh, it got heavy on the second one. Hold on, guys. Ooh, I felt that second one. All right. Lock back in. Yeah, it's getting heavy now. It's getting heavy now. Ooh, I had to get a little bit of cheat on that third one. I broke form on number 2. So, guys, let's calm it down a little bit. Let's keep the chat cool and clear and collected. Whew. Yeah, no, I'm 30 years old, 30 years old. Turn 30 in December. All right, we've got some triceps to do now, guys. We got some triceps to do now. I don't know what, we do pull downs every night. We're probably still gonna do some pull downs. I kind of want to switch it up so y'all have something interesting to watch. I know y'all don't mind pull downs, but appreciate it, Christian. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna grab a hold. I think I'm gonna do some standing tricep extensions with the easy curl bar, like behind the head triceps. This should be a decent angle to watch them. Let's figure that out though. Let's figure that out. They might feel like crap, I don't know. Let me grab some weight and we'll put on this easy curl bar over here and we'll work on that. Here's a plate. Got one plate, guys. I'm gonna grab a second one. Hold on. Whew. All right, we got our plates here. Come on, slide on. There we go. So we'll mount this up. All right, so gonna grab a hold of this and we might change the angle up. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it looks once I get it up there. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it was probably late December when I started streaming, or early January. All right, Guzman, I warned you earlier. We're gonna go ahead and just drop you in a 30-minute real quick. Boom, Guzman, that easy. All right. I've never had any significant injuries. I mean, I've had like a tweak here and there, but nothing significant, nothing to like be considerable. I'm gonna grab this set and I'm gonna grab my milk because I forgot to grab my milk earlier. All right. Yep. All right, so we're gonna do overhead triceps. So kind of like a behind the head extension is the plan here. We'll see if this bar feels good though. Feel good. It's an awkward angle to watch, so I'll try and change the angle. I'm gonna grab a hold of my milk real quick. I'll be right back. Whew. Gonna try and drag my elbows in just a little bit more on the next one. They felt a little flared. And it's hard to watch it while I'm trying to watch the stream at the same time. So, yes, it's a good, the risk for injury with that is a little bit higher though. Be careful with it. It's not something everybody should be doing. If you're not used to those kind of movements or if you haven't trained them, it can be dangerous. So just be careful trying those things. A lot of the stuff we do on stream are good exercises, but some of them have higher risk for injury. They're good reward ratios, but they're tougher. They're tougher. They're not for everybody. So, what do we got going on here? Jay, did you really stick around for a whole like half hour? Jay is like an ultra hater. Jay is an ultra hater. Man, 30 minutes just to come back and chat with me, huh, Jay? You must be a super fan. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna get rid of Jay again. Boom. Yeah, but 30 minutes? He sat in the stream for 30 minutes to spam W's? He didn't even come up with a better troll than that? He had 30 minutes to come up with something good. Man, if you're going to troll my stream, at least, like, try, right? Come on. At least, like, try. I used to work in a prison, so I've had a lot of things said to me. I've had a lot of insults thrown my way. It's just a normal gig when you work in a prison. You're gonna get insulted a lot. So trolls don't usually bother me too much. Trolls don't bother me too much. Whew. Yeah, 100%, Rye, 100%. Whew. All right, I'm gonna grab a hold of this next weight. No, I worked in the prison. I wasn't an inmate. I wasn't an inmate. I have access to gym equipment, thankfully. The prison I worked at, there wasn't any access to gym and equipment for the inmates. Not all gyms have prison equipment, although popular television would tell you that they have full gyms on their yard, every single prison. A lot of prisons don't have that. So we were also the max level security that you could be for the state. So there may be other prisons in the state that have gym equipment, but not the one I was at. Not for the inmates, at least. So it's not as bad working as a prison as most people at a prison as most people would think. It's not terrible. It's pretty. Most days are relaxed. Appreciate it, Michael. Single overhead barbell press. We'll do that here in a minute. Let me finish up triceps. I'm gonna grab this next set. All right. See if I can get a little bit closer on this. I think it's just the handle making me flare out, and I think it's just something I'm gonna have to live with. It doesn't feel bad. Good. Oh, God. There is a difference between trolling and just being a bad person. Iman. Ooh. We have a few different bars. I'm trying this one out tonight. It doesn't feel bad, but it does cause me to flare my elbows a little bit more than I'd like. So it's something we'll adjust in the future. I'm probably going to go ahead and switch over to tricep extensions now. I'll show an overhead press here in a second before I start triceps. Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of bad stuff happening down in California with those fires. A lot of bad stuff happening. That's a highly unfortunate situation. 100% pray for California and LA. All right. So overhead press, I'll do a quick show on overhead press. So you can do them on the bench. The only thing about doing them on the bench, generally I like to have a spotter for the bench because you're usually go a little heavier when I have support on the bench, to be honest. So might do some skull crusher style stuff on the bench next week. I'm just gonna show a couple of, just like a quick how I preference my overhead press. So a couple things if you're standing for overhead press, and I think you're talking about standing press. Are you talking about standing press? Or are you seated for your press? All right, cool. So standing press. Make sure I've got a good height on these. All right, standing. All right, so I'm gonna kick this up. This is not part of the demonstration. I'm gonna kick this weight up and then we'll do a demo. So a couple of things that people get wrong is overarching backwards puts a lot of pressure on your low back and the mid spine, right? And then also when you're coming down with the weight, if you're coming down and you're not in full control on the way down, which is not necessarily a problem. You can work a little quicker on this movement as long as you remember that when you come down, that weight is gonna settle somewhere, right? So it's gotta stop and your body is gonna stop it. And what we don't wanna do is have that weight hit us in the chest here, right? And put a lot of pressure on our spine going down. So we're gonna allow our knees, right, to kind of cushion that. So they're kind of working like shocks on a car in a form, right? So our legs and our glutes and everything are kind of absorbing that impact. So we have a small bend in the knee coming down, right? So down, small bend in the knee, and then press back up. Kind of like a push press. Now, if you don't want the leg drive, you can straighten your legs out and then drive the weight, come down and catch with the low body as you're doing the movement, right? We don't want to drive this down on our low back over and over again, right? And we want to stay slightly in front of us. We don't want to go behind our head here. We're putting our shoulders in a bad position. So I'll demo real quick. I like to go index finger on my knurling. So right there on that first knurling or that first bit of the grip. Let me get this up real quick. So hands nice and close. Keep the back nice and straight. Bar starting at chin. Press straight up overhead. And then when you come down, let your legs absorb that impact a little bit. Okay? And then back up. Let your legs absorb the impact a little bit. All right? That's going to keep that stress off your low back. It's going to keep that stress off your low back. So, usually that's where people make the mistake. It's arching the low back too far forward, pushing the hip forward. So I worked at one that, it was the max for the state. We were called, most people called it a max plus. We housed I wasn't involved with this portion, but we housed all the way up to death row. So, it was the absolute max for the state level. So, but I wasn't involved with that side. I was a guard, but I wasn't involved with death row at all. That was a different crew. Like I said, to each their own, pray. You might need to adjust it if it doesn't feel good. Just be careful.
Yes. Say less, I would be there.
All right. So we're going to do some triceps now. Some more triceps. I want to finish out triceps with some extensions. All right. Whew. But yeah, so it was, we housed a lot of different, generally everybody that was at that prison had more like 7+ years. They were in there for an extended stay. We didn't have a lot of people that were there for small stuff. So, all right, now we're doing triceps. So we housed a lot of repeat offenders, violent offenders. We housed a lot of gang-related offenders, things like that. And usually violent crimes or pretty extensive crimes. We already benched Fader. We went up to 320 tonight. If you want to check out the bench portion, Fader, go back to the start of the stream. We benched first on this stream tonight. So, we did a 320 bench tonight, Fader. 350 is the PR currently, Fader. All right. We're going to do some tricep extensions. We're going to start at 230, work our way up. Whew. All right. Don't forget, we're on a road to 1,000 subscribers tonight. We're probably there right now. I haven't checked in a minute. I'm going to check here in a second. Yep. Not a big fan of oil, I'm gonna be honest. Let's not do that. Calm it down just a little bit. Ooh, calm it down just a little bit. Appreciate it. We try and keep the chat pretty clean here, all right? Doesn't have to be, you know, don't have to be like super clean chat, but we want it generally clean, all right? So here it's pretty easy to get involved with working at the prison, to be honest. Whew. They're never fully staffed. It's not a fun job, so a lot of people don't do it. So they're pretty lax on recruiting. But I did have some good qualifications for it. So it's mostly PT tests and things like that, and a lot of it's on the job training. So, all right, set of 7. Ah, 305 for the next set, max block. Max block. What are you talking about, overhead? We're not doing that. Whew. Purely focus on tricep here. Purely focus on maybe a little bit of chest and shoulder, but most primarily tricep. So. All right. Set of 7, guys, set of 7. One last set here, and then we're gonna do some rear flies. Yeah, there's not a high bar, at least not where I'm at in South Carolina for the maximum security prison. Get my glasses, hold on. One more. Ooh, felt good. Ah. Appreciate you, Charles. Appreciate you, Charles. My glasses lower efficiency. I like to see though. I'm actually quite fond of my glasses. I've worn glasses since I was very young. I've worn glasses since I was very young. I've had glasses since about 5 years old. Always had glasses. They are imperative to my sight, all right? I traded sight for strength, all right? And I do it again. And I do it again. One of the best trades I ever made. They're two very different movements. It just depends on where you're stuck on the bench. There's different positions that you can get stuck on the bench for different reasons. I'd have to know why. I'd have to know why, what position you're stuck in. Whew. I do not know that song, Pray. At least not that I can remember. I may have heard it in the past, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm definitely like a 2000s, mid 2000s, 2010s hip hop, rap, rock, that kind of stuff. A little bit of country in there too. I have a good mixture of music. If y'all want to drop your favorite artists in the chat, that'd be cool to hear. It'd be cool to hear what everybody listens to during their workouts. Whew. Oh shit. We're gonna have to come with better stuff than that, Joshua. It's low tier trolling, low tier trolling. Whew. Come with better stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling that's quite correct, actually. Dark. I think you're hitting the nail on the head with that one. You're pretty bad at it, I'm gonna be honest. I've heard much better. I've heard much better. I've heard much better. Whew. Yep. We got another set of 7 on the opposite side, and then we'll grab the hundreds, do a set of 7, and then we got deadlifts. 350 French toast. 350 is my PR at the moment. We'll be doing a PR, I'm hoping, at the beginning of next week. I've got a client that's going to come and spot me and also work out with me on live, so it'll be a fun time. Whew. So we're going to try and set higher. It's been a while since I've had the opportunity to go that heavy though, so we'll see how it goes. 475, 480. I think 475 is the highest confirmed on video, but I believe I hit 480. But it's not on camera, so I'm not gonna claim it until I have proof. I am not on steroids. I'm natural. Hour and a half to 2 hours typically. Hour and a half to 2 hours. Straight bar, straight bar. I've used the trap bar in the past, but mostly for farmers carries. Mostly for farmers carries. I can farmer carry up to about 425 for a decent distance. So yep. Whew. That's 70, by the way. Forgot to mention the weights, my bad. Whew. I do have a good bit of pre-running. Pre-workout and creatine, those are my supplements, that's it. We are natural. Hey, Papa's back. I have a feeling he's going to have a lot of advice again tonight. You're trying a little harder now, Joshua. That was a bit better. We'll work on it. That was 7 reps. Whew. Yeah, Fairlife intra workout, solid. I've been lifting 4.5 years. 4.5 years. All right, time to grab a hold of the hundreds. All right. Yep. Whew. We don't go to failure on every exercise here, Cody. Whew. Who's that, Silent? You talking to me? No, not really. I did pretty well in high school. Kicking out for the lat. I do bend my arm a little bit on these as I get heavier, but it's going more for the center of the back though. We're going closer to the rear delt and things along those lines. I don't exceed 7 reps on anything other than challenges from the chat generally. So singles, doubles, triples, and sets of 7. That's my usual gig because I do powerlifting. So we do leg day often. We'll probably max out one of the leg machines tonight. We usually do at the end of the stream. So that 12 reps is not ideal. That's actually been debunked. 12 reps is not the best range. Even for even for bodybuilding, it's no longer the accepted best range. So 12 is too much for strength and not quite enough for those high rep bodybuilding cuts. Nope, this is facts, Papa. This is facts. You can check with all the big training schools, NASM, ACE, all of those. ISSA, it's no longer accepted as the ideal range. It can be ideal for certain things, but not generally accepted as the ideal range anymore. So under 10 for strength, typically. Shorter sets, more weight. And then for maintaining muscle and burning body fat, more calories burned, you want to increase the reps. So. That's just old gym knowledge, Papa. That's cool. He can do 12. He can do 12. No, I'm fully certified, Papa. This is real information. It's real information. 5 to 8 is a good range. It is. That's generally accepted as the best for building strength muscle. So that's why things like 5x5s are really effective and things along those lines. So 5 to 8 reps is a good range. Hey, did a lot, Cody. Did a lot. You don't have to do everything to failure, Cody. That's a common misconception as well. Whew. We're gonna grab this bar out. We're gonna do some deadlifts. So, no injury. 4.5 years, no injuries. 4.5 years, no injuries. Papa, we're on 2 different wavelengths here. Whew. You're. I didn't get into it too much with you last night, Papa, but your advice isn't current. Some of your advice makes sense 10 years ago, but that advice is no longer current. So, no longer current. So training to failure is not the only way to get gains. In fact, it can be drop my phone, drop my thing. In fact, training to failure every single set or even every night can be detrimental to gains. It just depends on what you're trying to do. All right, we're gonna deadlift. I'm gonna grab this bar out of the rack real quick. I don't know, my records speak for themselves. I don't know. Yeah.
What can I do?
Okay. Whew. All right. It's not about the hurting yourself part, Josh, when it comes to training to failure. It's the recovery time increase. Papa has old advice. It used to be good advice, but Papa has old advice. It's no longer commonly accepted. I don't know how old you are, Papa, and that was good advice 5 to 10 years ago, but it's changed. The consensus has changed. It was good advice, and it's not bad advice now. It's just not currently the best advice, if that makes sense. You'll get gains from it. You're just not going to get them as fast. You're not going to get as strong. So 4 plates double overhand. We're gonna go to 405 here in a minute. I like to mix grip though, because that's how I deadlift in competition, so I train that way. I sometimes change which hand is which though, to make sure I train both sides. Yeah, I'm doing all right, I imagine. I'm doing pretty well lift-wise. A good few powerlifting competition first place finishes, a state championship competitor, paid athlete. I mean, I get paid to lift, so get paid to go to competition. So I think I'm doing all right. But I mean, your advice is what it is. It's just old advice, Papa. It's just old advice. Quick 3. No, that wouldn't quite cover my bills. I don't think 15 cents a year would cover my gas back and forth to the competitions, boss. I'm gonna do all right, Papa. That was pretty lightweight. If that's getting heavy for you, I don't know what to tell you. So it depends on the meet. So the sponsor pays based on the meet cost and how long it's going to be. So if there's multiple days, it changes. But for one competition, it can range anywhere from a few $100s for the 300, 350, somewhere in there potentially. For a short meet, for one that's just a day, 1 platform, 2 platforms, and then covering the meet costs, of course, and food. And then if there's hotels and stuff like that, it's additional. It just depends on the meet. Some meets can go 2 or 3 days, so those could even exceed that up into the 1,000 range, depending on how long you have to be out there, is what you should be accepting. So, whew.
Oh God.
1 rep of 1 is enough. This is easy work. Pretty easy work. We're gonna belt up though. Whew. I don't eat cookie dough. I don't eat sweets. Yeah, I don't eat any sweets. I don't eat any sweets. I don't drink any sugar beverages. I haven't had a cookie in 4 years. I haven't had a cookie, cake, pastries in 4 years. 0. No candy, no soda, no sweetened beverages. I don't even drink fruit juice. All right, let's grab this weight real quick. We're gonna get 1 at 315 and we'll add another plate. Yep. Couple rows in there for you. Whew. I'm not lying about anything, Papa. What are we lying about?
Yep, your grill.
Without a belt, I've been up to like 425. That's the heaviest I've ever done without a belt. So, I do eat fruit. I just don't drink fruit juice. Fruit juice is concentrated sugar. So, 100% can feel the pump. But I ate fruit. I had an orange before I started my workout, actually. I just don't drink fruit juice. It's just a lot of sugar. So you got to think, if you take like a handful of grapes, right, and you squeeze them, you're only getting that much juice. So a bottle of grape juice, you're looking at like 50 to 60 grams of sugar. So, yes, usually there's at least a few other competitors in my weight class. I've competed about, I think it's 7 times now, 6 or 7 times now.
Hey.
We're gonna go 405 on the next set, 405 on the next set, and then we might increase it. Might even go heavier than 405 for the next set. Do some 8 reps. All right, I'm gonna throw some more weight on. I'll be right back. We'll pull it off this bar over here, actually, I was using for my triceps earlier. We might attempt one. We'll see how it feels. It always depends on how it feels. Usually if I'm doing a deadlift though, PR, I'll do deadlifts mid workout and not on the last item because I want to have as much energy as possible. Sunny D does not qualify as fruit juice, right? It is fruit adjacent, I guess. It tastes vaguely. Hello, how you doing, Enrique? I don't think I'm going to do that, Papa. I don't think I'm going to do that, Papa. I'm going to drink a little bit more of my milk, and then we're going to grab this 405. Only motivation. All right. So 405, we're going to grab that for a single. Hey, if you're deadlifting the bar, you're deadlifting the bar. No shame in that. Whew. No shame in that at all. All right. It's progression that matters. It's you versus you all the time. It's you versus you. As long as you're always pushing yourself and you feel like you're pushing yourself on a routine basis, staying motivated, it's what matters. It's what matters. All right, we're gonna grab 405 and then see how it feels. Might kick it up a little bit more. I think on stream, we've gone to I think we did a 450 the other day. See how high we feel like going tonight. We might go over this, we might not. It just depends on how it feels, I'm gonna be honest. All right. Whew, felt good. Felt good. Felt good. Move pretty quick. Didn't move very slow. Might go up a couple pounds. We'll find out in a second. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I am natural. I am natural. I don't use smelling salts. I don't use smelling salts. I never needed them. Never felt a reason to have them. Just not my gig. I don't blame anybody that does. I mean, they'll get you hyped up maybe, but not my gig. So. Ooh, might throw another 5 or 10 pounds on and do one more. Didn't feel bad. Belt is more about stabilizing and making sure you don't break core engagement, and if you do, the belt's there to basically help maintain that to whatever extent it can. It's more of a backup than anything else. I just have a pretty well developed mid back, so my muscles stick out a little further. It's not a significant arch. There is a small arch, but it's a natural back arch, and then the muscle sits over top of that arch in the low back. It's been developed that way. So because of my natural arch there, I've developed muscle in that area, so it does look like it's sticking out, but it's not anything significant. My back is primarily straight with a slight natural arch, but that's normal. Completely straight back is not ideal for everybody. It depends on the structure of your back. Some people's straight back could actually increase their risk of injury. It just depends on your back. That's why it's important with deadlifts, especially, to learn your leverages, learn your advantages, because some people will tell you, hey, you have to lift with a perfectly 90-degree straight back. You have to be, or like perfectly straight back like that. And for some people, that is not ideal. You have to know your advantages and what your body does. So, what your body does best. Whew. Do 300 straight reps with 100 pounds. Yeah, so I try and make sure that my information I give on stream is all based in fact. I don't want to give you guys any conjecture or anything like that. So I don't want to give you guys any like non-ideal information. So now for beginners, if you're just starting deadlifts, if you're just starting deadlifting, a straight back is probably a good way to start finding out your leverages at an extremely lowered weight. Bo Norman coming in with the Bo Norman. Whew. Coming in strong. Most of it, Papa, it seems. Most of it. I can tell you right now that there's even stuff that was accepted 4 years ago when I started training that's no longer ideal that I used or I accepted as like the ideal fact of matter. Fitness is like an evolving field. Every day there's a new scientific study, new study being done on this, that, the third. You know, what was accepted as good last year may not be the ideal thing this year. Some things stay the same, but a lot of things change. So. All right, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna do we'll do 415 tonight, and then we'll work from there. See if we feel good. How's it going, Olivia? I'm just giving you facts here. I wouldn't say anything I don't mean. There's one thing I can guarantee you on this stream, Papa, is that I'm never gonna try and pull any information or not give you my direct opinion. I'm very straightforward person. I make a very big point to make sure that I never mince words to make someone happy. I'm very straightforward. All right, but you can appreciate that or you don't. It's up to you. I like when people are straightforward with me, so I'm straightforward with everybody else. I'd rather know if someone doesn't like what I say or doesn't agree with what I say than they don't. So. All right, let's grab this bar. Felt good. All right. Ace, we talked about this earlier, Ace. That was, Olivia, that was 415. 415. So I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Jacob. How's it going, Austin? Hey, Austin, welcome back. I know you would, Papa. I know you would. I think the most I've ever done over 400 was I only do sets of 7, Papa. So I've done sets of 7 with 405 before. I think I did 225 for like 21 reps at one point. I like the number 21, so I do a lot of stuff for 21 when I do challenges, but usually don't go over 7 reps. So it's ideal rep range for me. I'm doing good, Austin. How you doing? All right, we're gonna add a little bit more weight. I feel like I got just a little bit more in the tank. Upright rows are really good. I just did some of those earlier. We're gonna add some more weight, guys. Did I just not? I just pulled a 5 off. I meant to grab a 10. Hold on. I actually have a 10 right here from the bar earlier. It was 4. We did 415. This will be 425.
Shit.
$425 is the next one, guys. That's good weight, Olivia. That's good weight. And it's hard. I mean, if 50 pounds is what your PR is at the moment, keep pressing it. Keep pushing. Cody, I'm not sure you know what you're talking about, so we're gonna ignore your comments for a little while. Yeah, and if that's the way you like to lift, Papa, like I said, you'll still get gains. I mean, I'm not disagreeing that it works. It's just, you know, we're not disagreeing. We're just not agreeing completely, if that makes sense. I usually drive pretty heavy through the soles of my feet at the very beginning because I don't have as much body weight to anchor against the bar, so it helps a lot. So, and I don't do sumo, so I'm not able to use that as an advantage. So. Awesome, Samson. Awesome. Well, Harry Potter's taking a different career path now, you know. That's awesome. That's awesome, Olivia. I'm glad to hear it. We are completely natural, completely natural. We are completely natural. What's your name? Atlas leads the way. Lead the way. Yeah, I'm 100% natural. I don't know what to tell you, Atlas. I compete natural, so I compete with the USAPL. So. Yeah, I've been lifting for 4.5 years. Appreciate that. I've been lifting for 4.5 years, and I'm 100% natural. It's the milk. That's what it is. It's the milk. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Let's grab 425 real quick, and then we'll up it. Maybe we'll see how 425 feels. I usually don't do more than like 2 or 3 heavies a night when it comes to deadlift. So. Yep. All good.
Yeah.
Well, there's a ton of definition there. Bad lighting, but ton of definition. My body weight is I'm 172 pounds right now with a 350 pound bench. I don't carry how's it going, Casey? I don't carry much body fat. I carry very low body fat percentage. My body weight in kilos right now, like, what is that, like 172 pounds. I don't know what that is. Yeah, 350 bench. 350 bench at 172. Yep. My back is doing great, Cody. My back isn't made of popsicle sticks. So, I don't know if yours is. I was a bench specialist for a few years, powerlifting, so. Yeah, what 75 kilos, 165. So just over 75 kilo, like 77 or something. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Warrior. Not my gig, not what I do. My squat is probably my weakest lift, Anthony. I'm not afraid to admit that because I didn't do squat in competition, so I only trained squat for, lighter reps. But my squat is climbing. So I would imagine right around now I'm probably good close to 400, but maybe not quite. So. All right, so we just finished up deadlifts. We're gonna do some calisthenics. I don't do raw milk. To each their own. If you want to do raw milk, I don't have a problem with you doing raw milk. You eat whatever you want. I'm not one of those people that say don't do it. I mean, if you want raw milk, drink raw milk. Who am I to tell you what to drink? My total is over 1,000 pounds. I don't know my exact total right now, but it's because my deadlift, between my deadlift and my squat, we're already close to 800-ish, maybe more, 810, 820, somewhere in there. And then my bench is 350. So I'm from South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. All right. I can do cardio. I choose not to most of the time, but I do cardio. Question, boss man. Hey. Oh, I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. I'll just ask. All right. I'm gonna do some pull-ups. Okay. I usually do them so I can show back muscle without my top. I just like to check. I don't want to be weird. You know what I'm saying? No, you're good. I thought I'd ask. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do some pull-ups, guys. We're gonna do some pull-ups. Yeah, the ginger beard right there. We'll get 1,300 for sure within the. I'd say 1,300 is doable by mid-year. I might already be there. I just have to do some PRs. So. I don't go anything over 7 reps. I don't go anything over 7 reps. Generally, anything over 7, I qualify as cardio. All right, so this is the part of the stream, guys. I always give everybody fair warning. I'm gonna do some pull-ups. I'm gonna show off the back definition a little bit. So this is coming off. If you don't want to see that, feel free to roll out now. Fair warning. Whew. We do a lot of powerlifting in here, but it's not necessarily a powerlifting gym, but it definitely has that aesthetic to it. I'll be right back. All right, so pull-ups are next, guys. We're gonna get some good back work in there, show off the definition and everything else, and then we'll move on from there. So anything over 7 is cardio. All right. Felt good. We do have a leg press here. We might throw in some of those tonight. I haven't decided yet. My back is very well developed. I know I did 8, but I miscounted in my head. I want to make sure I got 1 more than 1 less. Let's calm it down, Cody. The trolling was no big deal, but we're going to keep the chat clean. I appreciate you. We did cross over into cardio territory for a quick second. An hour and a half typically. Hour and a half typically. Sometimes up to 2 hours. It just depends. It just depends. I think the live cut out for a second there. I'm sorry, but hour and a half to 2 hours. It is definitely family friendly. Oh, you talk about the chat? 100%. 100%. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the treadmill. Me and the treadmill don't get along. All right, let's grab another set of these. We'll do some typewriters. Whew. So good. So good. What's up, Josh? I've never maxed out my leg press. I think the most I've ever done was like a set of like 3 or so for like close to 1,000, but not quite. But I don't usually do leg press. It's not part of my routine. 3 to 7 at that weight would be comfortable. Maybe more. I've never really tried it. Just like showing how to use the leg press usually is when I'm leg pressing. Whew. I don't leg press super often. It's very rare. It's very rare. If it's plate loaded, I can get pretty heavy with it. That's a dragon. It's a dragon there. The roof is too low to do a muscle up. The roof is too low to do a muscle up. And there's a light right above me, so I don't want to go through a light. It's all about nutrition to lose body fat. All about nutrition to lose body fat and get that cut in at your waist. Not for me, not for me. No cardio here tonight. All right, let's grab some dips, guys. Let's grab some dips. We'll do some explosive dips. Do some explosive dips real quick, guys. And then we'll move on. Maybe do some push-ups. All right. Whew, 7 of those. A little bit of air time. A little bit of air time. Dragon, not a bird. My mother likes dragons, so I got a dragon. That's why I got a dragon. I also like dragons, but dragons are just cool. So yeah, I was getting some air time. I like dips. Dips are definitely one of my more strong movements. Anything pushing, I'm gonna excel at generally. The bench helps with that. We're gonna do one more set here, maybe 2 more. Maybe in the future I might get more tattoos. I've already got the 3 right now. I do plan on some more in the future, but nothing super soon. So. All right, let's get a set of 7. By the way, don't forget, guys, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers today. We were so close. We may have already exceeded it. I'm going to go check at some point. So please remember to subscribe. It helps out a lot. It'll get us over that 1,000 mark. That'd be awesome. And if you want to support even further, you can like the video or in the pinned comments, my Buy Me a Coffee. And I do a personalized thank you video for everybody that supports via the Buy Me a Coffee. Yep. All right, let's get these boots in. All good. Appreciate it, Uncle Sam. Can't stand push-ups? You might have me on the handstand, I'm gonna be honest. So I like standard flat. Incline's not bad, but I like standard flat bench. Yeah, we gotta get that momentum. Gotta get that momentum. It is not recommended. That is definitely an advanced movement. I've never seen anybody else try it. I think it's fun. I've developed it. So. All right. What else? We get some push-ups in, guys. You want to do some push-ups? Fly till failure. Do a flip. You know what? You guys are asking a lot with the flip. All right. I get asked to do a flip about once a week, twice a week. Honestly, flip's not in my my plan. No, we're not going to do that either, Tyler. Not happening. We are a clean, friendly channel. Dang it, I lost you guys. Sorry, my tripod. All right. We are a clean, friendly channel. All right, I'm going to do some push-ups, guys. Do some push-ups here. It's getting late, though, so the stream's going to have to end here soon, guys. I drink a lot of milk, but I don't drink any raw milk. I don't have any problem with people that drink raw milk. I just don't drink raw milk. Get airtime from the dips and flip from there. That'd be top tier. I'll let you know when I develop that movement, all right? Because I'll definitely be showing that one off. All right, we're going to do some push-ups. All right, we're going to start with this a standard 7, and then we'll alternate different types. Any requests, please drop them. Drop them in the thing. That's not a backflip. Any requests, it's not a backflip. Whew, felt good. Good. Let me put my glasses back on so I can see what you guys are saying. I'm blind as shit. Boom. Push up flip. I've tried the barrel roll before. We got close. We didn't quite get it though.
Chris, easy.
Have a good one, boss. Whew. Graham, calm it down a little bit. Calm it down a little bit. And you as well, Pyro. Pyro, Ceus. We are a family-friendly chat. Push up on the pinky. We've done thumb. But we didn't do pinky. I don't know if pinky is quite a smart idea. So we'll do thumb. We can do thumb. I think I've done thumb before. All right. Let's try thumb. We've done thumb once before on stream. My knuckles started to touch, sorry. That third one wasn't quite thumb. The first two were thumb, the third one my knuckles touched. So, but appreciate it, yeah. Had it for a long time. I can do one hand. One hand, very doable. No hands, not quite no hands. Not quite no hands. I've never practiced those, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all wanna see some done with a bar? Y'all ever seen them done with a bar? Stability type. Close hand, I can definitely do like a diamond close hand. We're gonna do it with the bar though. All right, so this is a advanced incline push-up. Guys. We're gonna go from an angle here. Great for stretching the low back as well. Let's bring that foot in a little bit. Whew. Yeah. Double clap. We can do double clap. We can do double clap. We'll do that next. Let me grab a little bit of a breather here, and we'll do a double clap. I think I've gotten triples before. It's just about speed with those. We can do one hand on top of the other, but let me get the double clap, and then I'll transition into a stacked hand. So, all right, let's do that double clap. Oh, hold on, I missed a message here. All right, you have a good one, Rye. All right, double clap. Double clap. I got 3. Triple clap. All right, hand over hand. It's mostly tricep centric at this point, which I'm very strong tricep centric, so these are pretty easy for me here. Not too bad. Anything tricep centric, I'm gonna be good with. At one point, I did the behind the back clap. We already got done with the weights, Malays. We benched tonight. We deadlifted. My bench is 350 right now, Malays. I benched 350 right now at 172. So, whew. Do the Macarena and land. That would take some studying. I'd have to first learn the dance. All right. We do, what else do we want to do? Let's do some leg work on the, we did leg extensions yesterday. We maxed that out. We can try behind the back. You guys just really want to see me bust my face. Malays doesn't know what he's talking about. It's all good. It's all good. We're used to the little bit of hate here and there in the channel. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right. We'll try. It's been a long time since I've done explosive behind the back, and I'm already pretty worn out tonight. So we will make an attempt at it. If I bust my face, that'll be the only attempt. I'm gonna work on it a little bit. I'm gonna test a couple, and then we'll see how it goes. Got it. Got it. Whew. We got it. I work out 6 days a week. 6 days a week. We got 2 of them. We got 2 behind the backs. I don't know if you heard the clap, but I definitely clapped. It wasn't very loud, but it clapped. Whew. The face is intact. That was the primary goal with that. All right, so we're gonna do some leg press, but I'm gonna move this machine out of our way first. So give me a quick second. We're just gonna just scoot it. Just gotta get that out of the way. No, that is not who I am. I assure you that's not who I am. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get y'all a good shot of the leg press, guys. So the limited space here. We might go do quads. This is not a good angle. We'll try it for a set, but this is a pretty light leg press too. This isn't very heavy. So I'm sorry to hear that, Austin. Like I said, don't copy things you see on the stream. They're not always safe. We're gonna do some leg press. We're gonna max out the leg press machine and then we'll max out the quads. Everybody always questions the leg strength because I wear baggy clothes. No, this is a public gym, but I manage this gym. So you should be able to see the block there. It is maxed out right now. We're gonna jump straight into a maxed out block. We'll do one set and then we'll go max out the leg press or the leg extensions are. All right. That's a little close. I don't know if I can bend that much. All right, set that at a 5. I'm in South Carolina. Just outside Columbia. So this thing maxes out really light at 210 pounds. So this is not going to be the worst in the world. I don't wear a lot of jeans. I wear a lot of gym clothes. All right, let's get this in. Full block. It's not super heavy, guys. This leg press. It gets the job done, but it's one of those things that is just not super heavy. So we're gonna go to leg extension. A little bit more difficult there. Yeah, and it depends on the angle too. So there's some empty gym boss. Empty gym boss. We're at an empty gym every night. That's a pretty light leg press actually. It's not too bad. We're gonna grab a hold of this real quick. 400's not bad at all. No reason to hate on people's leg press, and that she said that's what it maxes out at. So she probably could do more if she's maxing it out, to be honest. 400 solid. We'll do 170 to kick off. So we'll do a set at 170, and then we'll jump it up. 185, and then we'll jump it up. Dang it. Move this forward. I don't know who was on it, but they had it way back. I don't do any individual ab work. 400 solid. All right, set of 7. Nice and easy. We'll go 195 for the next set, and then we'll max the block out. I am familiar with hack squat. That's solid, Olivia. That's good weight. Olivia. Good weight. All right. 195. We'll grab this for 7. If you're trying to build more muscle mass, if you're trying to get stronger and build more muscle mass, I usually recommend between 5 and 8 reps for your longer sets, and then reducing that down for singles, triples, doubles at a heavier weight to help build muscle mass. Joshua, we're not going to do that. Joshua. We're not going to be rude to the chat, Joshua. Nice and easy, Joshua. Just toss that comment out the window. Joshua, I have an odd feeling based on your commentary so far tonight that you haven't been in a gym anytime recently. So I am completely 100% natural. So Joshua, I see it again. Actually, you know what, Joshua? I see that roasted. Here, let's roast you real quick, Joshua. All right, Joshua just got roasted. 30-minute band. Easy peasy. Whew. All right, set of 7. Woo-wee. Next one's for a full block. Whew. My bench is 350. 350 is my bench, PR at the moment. So it gives me options of time limits. 30 minutes is on the higher end. It doesn't let me do a permanent band that I've found at least. So whew. There's definitely some people I've wanted to permanently ban. There's the brick there. We're going to do max brick on this next one. We are bulking at the moment, and we are always bulking. You're always bulking. Josh got you know, what was it called when Thanos snapped and they got dusted, right? Well, we do the same thing here when people are rude in the comments to other users. You can be rude to me, I'm used to it. But when you're rude to my viewers and the friends that come to watch, you get Thanos snapped out. Whew. I've been a creator for about a year-ish, off and on, but this is the first time I've ever done any kind of live for this is like the second week. So, all right, let me grab another set here. Another set here. Yeah. Ah. Whoa. Ah. Whew. No, thank you, Adrian. Full stack. Adrian, that's not what we're doing in here. We're not doing that in here. Yeah, this isn't a COD lobby. No. The answer is no, Adrian. I like flat bench, flies, tricep. So push downs with a rope. If you lean over the rope, you can get some low chest in there. Really good way to get your low chest, but I prefer flat bench. Flat bench is my number one. Nice, Jack. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats. We're going to put this bar back up. I always show off the cleanup process because my cleanup process is a little bit different than most. So I do not own the gym. I'm a manager here and it's just late, so there's not a lot of people in here. Yeah, best of luck, Jack. Best of luck. Everybody give Jack Attack a thumbs up in the chat for me if you can. I don't know how many people actually do it, but appreciate it, Jack. There we go. Boom. Appreciate that. Thumbs up for Jack. So that was for 425 earlier. We're just putting it away now. We're going to re-rack it. I'm from South Carolina. All right, we're gonna put this weight away now. Where's my belt? There's my belt. All right, we're gonna belt up. We're gonna put this weight away, and then we're gonna work from there. We're about done with the stream though, guys. We're almost done. Don't forget to subscribe. I think we probably hit 1,000 subscribers tonight. I'll check before I finish the stream. So big, awesome night, hopefully. I mean, I had an awesome night regardless. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, that'll just send me over the moon on that. So it helps a lot. Those of you that like, subscribe, comment, It's just so awesome. So awesome. All right, I'm gonna grab this bar and then I'll check the chat. We're just gonna put this back on the rack. So, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of cardio. De-racking 8 plates is more than 7, right? So that's cardio to me. That's how I justify cardio. Anything over 7 is cardio. So we're gonna put this bar up on the rack to make it a little bit easier, because it's easier to pick it up than it is to do each plate individually, for me at least. So, yep, yeah. Woo-wee. Hey, Josh. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. My deadlift my deadlift PR is 475. That's verified. I think I've done 480 in the past, but 475 is the highest I've gone on video. So unless I have it on video, I don't claim it. So unless I have it on video, I don't claim it. No rounded back, no rounded back. I just have a large, well-developed back. So, and slight rounding is okay. It depends on your advantages and your leverages. You got to learn your deadlift. Some people, a straighter back is good. Now, high arching, so arching in the upper portion of your back excessively can be detrimental, but also is not always a bad thing. Now, excessive arching can be bad, of course. But slight arches are natural and they can be advantageous depending on your structure. So longer arms, you may have a slight more noticeable arch than without longer arms. If you have a long torso, you may have a slight more noticeable arch than a shorter torso. A shorter torso tends to stay a little bit straighter when it's in its most advantageous position. Whereas someone with short legs may want to stay, completely straight backed because of the risk associated with that and having that arch, that slight arch. But that's not always 100% either. So it's really dependent on arm, torso length, height, weight. There's a lot of things that go into that. Whew. All right, guys, we are going to suit back up. And then we are going to go and check and see if we hit 1,000 subscribers tonight. As much as I'd like to continue the stream, it has gotten quite late. That's not how it works, Cody. So that's the thing about deadlifts. Deadlifts are individual. If you're not going to have the exact same deadlift posture for every person. If you're doing that, it's not correct. Not everybody's deadlift is going to be the exact same. So in order for me to give you advice on deadlift posture, I'd have to see you deadlift, honestly, at a light weight and make adjustments. So driving stream, probably not going to stream while I drive, I'm going to be honest. I live a little bit out in the country and the cops don't play. Cops don't play. All right. I live on a lot of lean meat. I eat a lot of lean meat, a lot of yogurt, a lot of dairy. That's my diet typically. I eat 5,000 calories a day. And I eat about 300 grams of protein a day. So. '69th like, no Diddy. That's awesome. John Jones, let's keep the chat clean. We're not here for that. I'm married. I have a wife. I have a wife. All right. All right, Cody, you have a good one.
All right, let's take a look. Let's see if we hit the 1,000 subscribers. You guys ready? How did I roast your life? That was not intentional. It was not intentional to roast you, I assure you. How did I roast you? Let's see. All right, so we're going to do both checks. We're going to check the Buy Me a Coffee, see if there's any new contributions on the Buy Me a Coffee. There isn't normally. We get one here and there. And then we're going to go and we're going to check the live stream and see how we did as far as getting to our goal tonight. Duplicate. Is John still going? I'll go ahead and I can moderate him out a little bit. Let's see. Boom, easy peasy, John's gone. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look. I don't do phage yogurt, but I do Stonyfield. I eat their Greek yogurt. So, all right, let's check this out. Let me get to my channel, guys. I promise I'll come back and talk some more. I'm gonna see if we hit that 1,000. No, it's a fan support site, Uncle Sam. It's just supporting the channel. So what it means is essentially you'd be you support the channel, and it's kind of like a laugh, like you're buying the creator a coffee because it's a small support. And each coffee is like valued at a certain amount, but it's not actual coffee. It's just a way to support. It's like Patreon almost, but individual donations. That's all it is. But it's not literally coffee. I don't sell coffee. I drink coffee, but I don't sell coffee. And I don't expect anybody to go and support me there. It's nice when it happens, but I don't push it. So it's nice when it happens. I do a video thank you for everybody that does though. So if someone does do it, you do get a thank you video from me. So, and it's individualized. I do every one of them individual. So I don't just use the same thank you every time. We are literally 2 subscribers from 1,000 right now. 2 subscribers from 1,000 right now. We are so close. So close. Ending the stream now would be sad. Ending the stream now would be sad. We're gonna have to, because I do have to go home because I have to be up in the morning. I know, Austin. I know all of you are definitely subbing. It's okay. It happens. It happens. Oh, we just hit 999. I think that was probably Frank Castle. Let me pull up here. I'll pull up the live count so I can see it happening live. View analytics. Nope, wrong thing. Oh, there we go. Real-time count. We just jumped 1,002 subscribers. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I'm going to show you. This is what YouTube shows you whenever you're watching your live subscribers. So, live, we just broke 1,000. I am super appreciative of everybody getting me to this point. I just broke 1,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow, and then I think, look at that, we're still going. We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow. Here, let me set up so you guys can see that and me at the same time. So, hold on. Got you. Hold on. All right, so you guys can I'll just do it this way. So, subscriber count's right behind me here, guys. But we just broke 1,000. So on Sunday, now that we've broken 1,000 subscribers, okay, my plan is to do 1,000 push-ups on Sunday. 1,000 push-up stream on Sunday to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. Okay, we're going to do 1,000 push-ups. So what time will that stream be? I do not know. I do not know. It's probably going to be a long stream, but I'm going to do 1,000 push-ups. I 100% can, David. 100% can. And it's a do or die type deal. We either get it done or we die. One of the two happens, right? So we're going to do 1,000 push-ups. That is the goal for Sunday. I will 100% be there Sunday doing 1,000 push-ups. We will push up until either our arms fall off or we hit 1,000. One of the two is going to happen. How's it going, Adrian? So one of the two will happen. But that'll be for Sunday.
And it's going to be in multiple sets. It's not going to be in a row. We're going to have rest times in between sets. We'll probably do sets of like 30 to 50. And then we've been eating all throughout the workout. We've had this milk we've been sipping on, Jim. God bless Uncle Sam. No half reps. We're gonna. I mean, they might devolve into half reps. We'll see how they feel, but we're gonna plan for full reps, at least for the for the most part. All right. Well, this is the end of the stream. We broke 1,000 subscribers tonight. Super excited. I will see you guys tomorrow for the regular stream, and I plan on doing 1,000 push-up stream on Sunday. Okay, we're gonna do 1,000 push-ups on Sunday. That's the plan. That's the plan. I make no guarantees until I get all the 1,000. All right, I'm gonna do my absolute best. All right, you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the normal stream around 10:30. Appreciate it.